Hi everyone, my name is Becca and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am so glad you stopped by. We focus on all things middle grade literature, specifically the first chapters of your favorite middle grade novels. Today we are going to be reading the first chapter of Sharon M. Draper's new novel, Out of My Dreams. This is the third book in the trilogy, which started with Out of My Mind and then went on to Out of My Heart, and we are now at Out of My Dreams. I'm so excited to share this first chapter with you, and we are going to start off by reading the synopsis on the front and side cover, which will give us an idea of what this book is all about. Melody is electric with excitement. She did something very, very wonderful for someone who was very, very thankful. And now she's going on her first ever airplane flight to London. Will her wheelchair make it there in one piece? Will she finally find a best friend to be silly with? Go on a heart-thumping adventure with? Maybe even meet a prince? Will she be brave enough to give a speech when she has never uttered a single word in her entire life? Will a dream of her own enable others to have dreams of their own? What Melody will discover is that some dreams can come true, sometimes in the most unexpected ways. All right, our character Melody is going on another journey, and that being said, let's just dive right on into that first chapter. And if you are looking for a First Chapter Friday guide to go along with this First Chapter Friday read aloud, you can grab it in the description. There is a link, as well as some other resources too. All right, Chapter 1. I walked to the podium, tall and confident. I wore a dusky red velvet dress that swirled lightly with each step I took. A black silk sash and satiny smooth shoes completed the look. I turned to the crowd and waved. I could hear cheers, yes, cheers for me, Melody Brooks. We love you, Melody. You're the best, Melody. We're so proud of you, Melody. Can't wait to hear from you. I smiled brightly, acknowledging each person as I passed them. Mom and Dad and Penny were in the front row, and near them, I spotted our neighbors, Mrs. V and Miss Gertie, and a girl I didn't recognize. And ooh, was that Noah from camp? OMG, my heart skipped a beat. I couldn't believe he showed up. Reaching for the podium, I grabbed both sides, lifted my chin, and took a deep breath. I spoke loudly and clearly, my voice echoing from the microphone. To all my friends and relatives who have gathered here today, I am so very thankful. And to all of you who don't know the full story of how a surprise trip changed my life and opened new doors for me, here we go. More applause. Was that music playing in the background? I felt like dancing. My feet wiggled in my shoes, and suddenly I was tipping, tapping, twirling across the stage to the beautiful strains of a soft Strauss waltz. So I danced. Yes, I danced. Right there on stage in front of hundreds of people. The notes and the melody did their own dance in my heart, just like my name. I glided across the stage as lightly as the golden air around me. Music raised me up as I reached for the sky. I stretched farther, farther, and then I opened my eyes as the dream began to crumble into the reality of morning. I realized I could not speak. There was no music, not even any random birds squawking outside. I was in my bed waiting for my mom to get me up, place me in my wheelchair, and get me ready for the day, which would not, for sure, include dancing. But what a strange dream. That is all there is to the first chapter of Sharon M. Draper's Out of My Dreams. I don't know about you, but I think that whole first chapter was just a bit of foreshadowing, because I think Melody's going on a great adventure, and I'm really excited to see how her character develops throughout this novel. Have you read this book? What are your predictions for Melody? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this first chapter Friday Read Aloud, consider liking and subscribing so you can be notified every time we have another one available for you. And until next time, everyone, happy reading.